Can Daddy cook?
Mm-hmm.
Hey America, what's up guys? You know, they call me Daddy and I cook. I'm filming solo right now because my girls are still asleep. And yes, we are going to be doing a teriyaki brisket with burnt ends, which I've never done before, the burnt ends piece, but we'll get into that. But before we do, I want you guys to do me a favor. This is something that's really boiling my behind, it's really getting on my nerves. Okay? I want you to go to binghampton.craigslist.org. Okay? Once you go there, I want you to, in the search box, I want you to type in smoker and then hit enter. Okay? You're gonna see something very, very familiar to you if you follow my page. Just a second. Scroll down. I think it says August the 28th, and you're gonna see Redneck Barbecue Smoke Grill with asterisks on each side of it. Click on that, and you're gonna be amazed at what you see. That's my UDS. It's a picture of my UDS. How do I know this? Because you'll see it's my UDS. You'll see it's my backyard. You'll see it's my back steps. You also see my Weber grill that used to be on that side of my backyard. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this guy, I sent him an email and I hit prohibited. I sent him an email and I asked him to change the photo. I don't care what you're selling. Just put a representation of what you build and take my NUUDS, my military meat maker, off of his page. He says that he replaced it with something that he built one identical. I guess he built a house, a backyard, and back brick steps and all that identical to mine too. All right, guys? What I'd like for you to do is on that page, click prohibited, and then on the left-hand side, you can see reply. I would like for you to reply to this guy. Send him a message. Say, hey, we know you didn't build that smoker. I know the guy, or I know of the guy who did build the smoker. Please replace it with your own product and take his down, or however you want to word it. I don't care if you're nice or not, but please do that for me, guys, okay? I'll wait. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I knew you guys would let me down. I knew you would let me down. All right, guys. Now, let's get to what we are here for, guys. This here, and let me show it to you. This here is a beef brisket that I bought. Okay, pretty good sized beef brisket. Let me get that out the way. All right, nice. There you go. In relation to me, 36 bucks and 51 cents. All right. Okay, this beef brisket is what I'm going to prepare. Okay, now I'm going to trim this up. I'm not going to show you all that. Go to my other beef brisket video where you see all the prep, and I explained it a little good, very well, I believe. Anyway, I'm just going to trim this up, not on camera, and then once I get it all trimmed up, we're going to talk about how I'm going to prepare this beef brisket. All right, guys, it's going to be teriyaki. What I'm going to inject it, yes, I'm injecting this time. I'm going to inject it with 1 part beef broth, 1 part teriyaki marinade. All right, half and half inside, and then I'm gonna rub the whole thing down with teriyaki only. I'm not using olive oil. I'm not gonna be using any mustard, just straight teriyaki, and then I'm gonna cover it with my rub. Okay, I made my own rub, y'all. No secret to my rub. What I used was like a good handful, maybe a cup or so of brown sugar. I used some onion salt, some celery salt, some garlic powder, some paprika, some paprika. I use some cayenne pepper, and I use some cumin. Okay, and mix it all up, and I tasted it, and then I added a little bit more cayenne. And anyway, I made it so I got some sweet, some heat, and some salty. All right, guys. That's all I do for my rubs. Like I said, about a cup of brown sugar, and then about anywhere from a teaspoon to a tablespoon of everything else that I mentioned. And that's what I got in here. That's gonna be my rub. Once I rub it all down, it's gonna go out, excuse me, on the UDS that I built. Mine. All right, guys. So let me get this trimmed up. I'll show it to you, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. This here is my end result. This is what I got. All right, that's my trimmed brisket right there. And over here is all the fat and everything that I took off of it, okay? That's roughly about 2 pounds of fat and edges, all right? Roughly 2 pounds. Okay, so originally I had a 14.15 pound brisket, 14 pound brisket, minus 2 pounds, 12 pound brisket. I'm roughly looking at about a 12-hour smoke. All right, guys, next thing I'm gonna do is just, I'm gonna inject this with, once again, 1 part beef broth, 1 part teriyaki, and then I'm gonna rub it down and, with teriyaki and put my rub on it, and you guys will see it after I get that prep done. All right, nice. All right, guys, we're back. There it is right there. All right, that's the teriyaki and beef broth, 1 part each. Stir it together. And you know what you gotta do, right? That's good. Now the point is, guys, I want to try to get all of this here in here, all right, or as much as possible. So I'll start injecting. I'll let y'all see if I can make it, if I can get it all in there. All right, be right back. Okay, America, we're back. Here is where we stand. Remember, this was about up to here, okay, a little over half. That is all that I could not extract with the syringe. I just couldn't get it up because of the hole. Get it up. Anyway, I couldn't get it out because of the location of the holes, okay? But I got it all in here. What I ended up doing was injecting until it was down to that level, and then I had some pooling that ran out. I poured it back into the container and I injected. I did that 3 times until it won't accept any more of my injection, and that's where it is. I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna light the smoker. Once I get the smoker up to temperature, at the last minute, I'm gonna hit it with the rub and then take it outside. All right, guys? So we will be back after I get my smoker up to temperature and this is on the grill. All right? Be right back. Hey guys, I'm in handheld mode out here in the backyard. Oh, back to Craigslist. Look, see that? Take a look at that picture. All right, now imagine a UDS right there in the middle of it, okay? Anyway, just trying to make my point a little bit further. All right, guys, we're outside. Here's my UDS. All right, this fuel here, see how much it is? About over half a basket. This fuel here was left over from that pork loin that I did, okay? This right here is apple wood, couple chunks of apple wood, okay? What I'm gonna do for this cook is I'm gonna top my basket off with some more lump charcoal, and I'm going to be using this right here. I'm gonna use some hickory wood. So I'm just gonna throw some hickory wood on 1 or 2 chunks on top of some more charcoal. All right, lump. So if when it burns down, it might get to some of that apple wood. But anyway, and then I'm gonna light it with my chimney. So let me get my my coal squared away and my wood squared away, and then I'll show you a quick glimpse of the lighting. All right, be right back. There you go, guys. Chimney's lit. Chimney's lit. I'm gonna let them charcoals turn white, and all I gotta do is dump them in. This is my fire after it's been prepped. I put more charcoals in there, fresh charcoals, and those are my 2 pieces of hickory. And once again, underneath there is some apple, but that's all good. All right, let me get my fire lit, and then we'll move on with the process. All right, guys, stick with me. All right, guys, we're back. Now, lighting the UDS is very simple. All right, you see that? Charcoals are hot. All I gotta do is grab this bad boy like this, very gingerly. All right, I'm gonna take it over here to the UDS and just dump my coals in, just like that. And I have just lit the military meat maker. All right, guys, there you go. It is lit. All right, I dumped the coals out of my chimney into my smoker. All right, my ball valves are open. The back valve is open. I'm about to put my grates in and put the top on, and that's wide open. I'm going dome configuration, and I'll put my Maverick, set the Maverick up so I can monitor internal temperature and wait till I get to where I need it. And then the next thing you'll see is meat put on. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. I got my fire stabilized, 225 outside, which is nice. As long as it's between 225 and 250, I'm okay with it. Actually closer to 250 because maybe to cook a little faster because it's a 1044, 12-hour smoke. It's gonna be about 11 o'clock, so this is gonna be for tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I put my brisket in the refrigerator because I want it to be cold, or at least as cold as possible when I put it on the smoker. The colder it is, the more smoke it will accept until it gets to a certain temperature, and then it stop accepting smoke. All right, guys, I'm gonna put this one, I'm gonna put this fat cap down, and then I'm gonna hit this real quick with some teriyaki and rub it. I'll let you see that piece, and then off to the smoker so we can put it in there. Be right back. All right, guys, here it is, all rubbed up. Give me a look at that, baby. Beautiful. That's right, smells good. You smell that? Now, we're just gonna go outside. I'm gonna put it on the smoker. I'll give you guys a quick look-see once I get it out there. And then I'm gonna leave it alone, guys. I'm not gonna mess with it until it's time for me to separate the burn ends, which is the point from the flat. All right, guys, so let me do that. I'll be right back. There you go, America. Take a look at that beautiful thing. You see it? Nice. Now, all I gotta do is put my probe on, and then we're gonna leave this bad boy alone. All right, guys? So let me get that done, close this up, and then we're all set. Probes are in, meat's in, temperature's right. Take a look at it. Say bye, smoker, bye-bye. We're gonna leave that be and go back in the house. That's where we're at, guys. Can you see that? 57 on the meat, 237, up 241 on the smoker. I might have to dial that in a little bit. And that is it. I will see y'all. Hey, America, back outside here. There we go. It's been about 7 hours. Let's take a quick look-see, because I'm getting ready to pull this. It ain't too hot. Nice. Look at that. 7 hours on the brisket. All right. Nice looking, too. All right, I'm gonna pull this. Got a little bit of a bark on it. I guess that's what the teriyaki and the seasoning do for you. I'm gonna pull this. I'm at 160, I wanna say 167 degrees, 168 degrees on the meat. I'm gonna pull it. We're gonna take it inside, and then we're gonna start working on these burn ends, wrapping, and then coming right back on out here. So meet me in the house. All right, guys, we're back in the house. There it is. All right, we're about 165, 167, okay? And now we're gonna do our burn ends. What I'm gonna do, one more time, look at my meat here. I'm gonna separate, you can see the flat and the point. There's a layer of fat between them. I'm gonna separate the, I'm gonna separate the flat. I'm gonna wrap that and put it back on the grill. I'm gonna slice up my burn ends, put that into a pan. I'll let you see when I'm done. That's also gonna go back out on the grill once I prepare it with some barbecue sauce. And I'll be right back once I get this prepped up. All right, America, back outside. Let me bring you up to speed here, real quick, fast. All right, in that pan right there, those are the burn ends, all right? The point, which I've cubed, about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inch squares, and then this is the flat that I've just wrapped and put back on the grill. All right, guys, the burn ends, I'm gonna allow to stay on there. The burn ends are gonna stay on there for about, I don't know, maybe an hour. I added more barbecue sauce, I added some barbecue sauce, a little bit of salt, season them up a little bit, and I'm letting them cook in the sauce till they get tender, which they already tender. I just want to get them flavored up and hot for about an hour, and then I'm gonna leave the flat part on until it gets to about 185, 190. I just want to make sure it's tender before I pull it. All right, guys, so this ain't gonna be a short cook. Anyway, that's where we're at. Forgot to show y'all a picture, no big deal. I'll let you guys see it once we're done. All right, guys, stick with me. Stick with me. All right, guys, it's been 8.5 hours and we're complete. Here we go. I'm gonna let the brisket rest for about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, but we're gonna take a look at these burn ends right now. All right, hot. Put some steam. Take a look at that. Nice, right, America?
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna reset. I'm gonna let my baby girl give y'all a taste test, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to do my own taste test because I got a house full of girls, house full of women, and they none of them dressed appropriately. Y'all need to see all that. Anyway, let me grab me a piece of one of these burnt ends. Set it in this bread like this. Let's see what we can do with this. Hot. Tender. So good I had to laugh. Feel me. Got the smokiness, the rub. A little hint of the teriyaki. I can taste the teriyaki. One more. Yeah. Smoke, teriyaki, the rub, barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness. Definitely worth doing on the burnt inside, y'all. I'm gonna let this rest, the brisket, and we're gonna do a slice. Let you guys take a look at it, see how good the smoke ring is if I got one, and then that'll be in the video. All right, guys? We'll be right back. All right, guys, it's been about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes from the time this is come off the smoker, and it's cool. Take a look at that. And now we're gonna do some slicing. Let's see how this looks. Hot, 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 hot. Nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm. See that smoke
See
ring?
that smoke ring? One more slice, and then we're gonna do some taste testing. Am I gonna lick the grain? Yeah, I'm gonna lick off the grain. All right, look at this, America. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
See that smoke ring right there? Nice. All right, let's do a taste test. Hold on, we're gonna have a little piece back here to my camera woman. Right back there. Watch your fingers, baby.
Thank you.
And a piece for me. And it's time for a taste test. Teriyaki.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of sweet from the rub. A lot of smokiness, a little bit of heat. Yo, this turned out fantastic. I ain't lying. Look at that smoke ring, y'all. One more time, look at that. That's the way we do it, y'all. From beginning to end. Teriyaki, brisket with burnt ends. My girls call me
Daddy.
and I cook. See you soon. Can Daddy cook?
Mm-hmm.